Hi, it's Kirby Sommers. It's November 12th, and I want to talk about the new sort of release information development. The FBI is expected to be sharing information with Jeffrey Epstein's victims today in several hours about at least 6 more people that they have been investigating in his inner circle, and that it includes Prince Andrew. Now, the Prince Andrew information is not going to be anything new. They're not going to arrest him. They're just going to tell us, what we already know, and they're not even going to say that because they're never going to say anything about Prince Andrew having, raped a trafficked victim of Jeffrey Epstein's, namely Virginia. The other thing they're going to do is they're going to share the findings with the public after they speak with the victims. And then something else that sort of caught my attention is that they're going to have a congressional committee hearing next week. Okay, well, while it sounds good, I want to remind you that the way the government works and the way attorneys work when they want the public to lose your focus on a case is it's called delay deny. You delay it, you delay it, you delay it, and then you deny, you deny, you deny. And that's pretty much how they've been handling this spy who fell out of the sky sort of situation, right? After Alex Acosta made that statement, no one else has touched the fact that Jeffrey Epstein was not working in a vacuum. He was, in fact, working for one or more governments, and that this was, in my opinion, and in the opinion of many people, many attorneys, many people who have been studying government, and in fact, some of my own contacts who work for the government in high positions, they feel that, yes, he was working for one or more governments, collecting information to be used for political blackmail, and that it's not like Jeffrey Epstein one day decided he was going to be a pedophile abuser. This was a well-orchestrated a word for it kind of escapes me at the moment, but we know that this has happened before. This is not the first child pedophile ring. We've had some before, Craig Spence. We've had many that go back many decades, and they're all connected to intelligence. So when they say they're going to have a congressional committee hearing next week, while that may give normal people hope, before I became really savvy to the inner workings of the CIA and all the other letter agencies and the way other governments work. And, that would have given me hope. But what happens in these hearings is information is not necessarily brought to light. The people that they're interviewing will blatantly lie, so they will perjure themselves. And in the end, the results are not necessarily that everything has been brought to light and everyone who's involved is going to be held accountable. That really doesn't happen. What I perceive happening is they're going to cap this at, a couple of people. Ghislaine, in my opinion, is going to be let off very lightly. These other, quote, 6 people are probably people that are beneath Ghislaine, sort of like Sarah Ransom. I don't know if it's Sarah Ransom or if that's one of the victims, but it's Sarah Kellen, who became then Sarah Kensington. But in her case, I heard that she left. She's not even in the country anymore. So I just wanted to sort of bring this to your attention, and I think that we do have to remain sort of hold our joy and demand real answers, demand accountability, and not let their game influence us. Don't lose your interest in this case and, sort of like stay on top of it. We've only gotten this far because Virginia, thank goodness, has been given a platform to share her story, and mainstream media has been unable to ignore her. They've given her this great platform, and so there's some pressure, and we have together helped keep her up there. So we have to keep that pressure on the government and on just truth and transparency and the end of child trafficking, the end of trafficking, period, because all of this free sex, all you have to do is grab them by the pussy, right? I mean, come on, that mentality has to stop. Okay, well, listen, I want to thank you again for your amazing support, words of encouragement, and for, continuing to support my work. Okay, I'll talk to you soon. Bye.